Okay. Let's push that in. Maybe some more. Horizon. A little crooked. Okay. Only 3 minutes late this time. I'll double check if this is working actually. Yep, that looks good. Okay. No, seems fine. Alright, just waiting on some chats to pop in. I see it's only me. Usually has the timing pretty well for when I actually go live. Good morning. Andrew Horton, good morning. Susie Hugh, good morning. Swank Relaxers here, good morning. On the couch. Robert T. Good morning. Jeremy Gardner, good morning. Cheyenne Zagari, good morning. Prince Ice is here. Good morning to you. We're on 34th Street. We're walking west at the moment. We'll try to stop by a couple of... Let's run across right. A couple of cherry blossom locations in Central Park. According to the cherry blossom tracker, they're all in peak right now. I mean, minus the early blooming variety, but we'll see. Pamela Miller, good morning. Deborah Doodles, good morning. George H., good morning. Damien is here, good morning. Hey Girl is here, morning. John Agius, no cars are coming, so I'm gonna cross. Good morning. Wayne Cass, good morning. Lisa Bella, good morning. Nova Rain is here, good morning. PH in Tallahassee. Everybody on Postura, good morning. Happy Go Lucky's here, good morning. Maddie's dancing, Cinderella's picking up. I see. Dwayne, good morning. Shlomi, hello. Damien doing a bunch of gardening. Gardening's good exercise. You just gotta, protect the back, I guess. Lift with your legs. Jeffrey Phillips, good morning. Sue Pitchford is here, good morning. After this scaffolding, we should be able to get a peek at the Empire State Building. Oh, is it Passover? Oh, that's right, it is. You know how I know? Because of P&H being closed. There's the Empire State Building. The tippy top is in some low-lying clouds. I think it's in the national anthem. And the home of the scaffold. Yep, those are the lyrics. I didn't write it. No cars on Lexington, so here we go. Mazzy, good morning. Fred Lewis, good morning. Kiana Maria, good morning. As long as your gnomes are clean, Damien, that's the most important part, I would say. Clean gnome, clean home, I think that's the saying. Ron has made it as well. Good morning, Ron. There's an Italian restaurant here. It's been here a long time. Villa Beruglia. I think I had their takeout once. They were good. But I wanted to do the full dining experience at some point. Sebastian, good morning. Peter and the birds are here. Morning. Alright, we're on Park Avenue. Let's just go right since the light just changed to not be in our favor. Park Avenue is not going to be as light on the traffic. I mean, I guess between 34th and Grand Central at this hour it probably will. That'll keep things moving. T-Max, good morning. Mary Luzane, good morning. I think it's gonna be cloudy all day today, and the temperature's gonna hang around in the 50s the whole time. And then tomorrow it's gonna be warm here, like nearing 80 degrees warm. We are in April. Elliot Brown, good morning. Good morning, Park Avenue. That's right, here we are. There's some trees blooming it up in the middle, in the divider. Yeah, rain washing away most of the blossoms. That's probably what's going to happen tomorrow, because tomorrow we're expected to have thunderstorms. Oh, the zoo animals are gone. The Park Avenue Zoo, the art installation, they took it down. Huh. Did I miss anybody? Craig, good morning. Jack, good morning. Yeah, we got up to 70 degrees here. Yesterday was kind of warm. Yeah, we'll see how much we actually get in terms of the storms tomorrow. But that's the expected forecast. Crowds due to the trial? No, I don't think so. Probably be more south. Yes, the Morgan Library on the right. They finally finished a bunch of the renovations they were doing on the outside, at least on this side. It was covered up for quite a while. Well, let's cross over. Dip under, cross over. But yeah, nice place to visit. Free on Friday nights. But pretty crowded those days when it's free. Those hours, I mean. Seagulls making some noise. See anybody else? David Halls. Morning. Bird Pete. Morning. This 36th Street. A lot of people go down 36th Street driving wise to get right into the Midtown Tunnel. It's a straight shot. Fiddler's Green is here. I guess that's Anya Peregrina. Made some, oh, what is that? Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gimbal is making some weird vibrations. Huh. Uh-oh. Wonder if this thing is on its way out. Don't have a backup today. Only raccoon politics in chat? Yes. That's right. Monica E., good morning. Huh. Photo place. Photo Emission Studios. This used to be a hobby store sometime back. Ah, I see. Got it. Yeah, this gimbal is still doing some weird stuff. Maybe I should try to restart the gimbal. Let me see. No, the gimbal is full of juice. I charged it fully. It just came off the charger. Battery's full. You saw how when I turned the gimbal off, the phone stayed almost still because I have it pretty well balanced right now. I fully turned off the gimbal for a moment. Yeah, the gimbal's got a 3-axis stabilization system with motors. The thing is, I hope this thing doesn't die because I don't want to get the same one. I don't think they released their newer version yet. I guess there are some alternatives, but the reviews I saw still say this one is one of the better ones because it supports a good amount of weight. Yeah. Hey, I wonder what they did with the second floor there. So that whole combination, CVS and the second floor, used to be CompUSA. If anybody remembers that store. And it turned to a golf store, at least the second floor, for a while, and then now I don't know what the second floor is. Looks like conference rooms. But I don't know. Well, software stabilization or electronic stabilization, the way it works on a lot of devices is it cuts off the edges of the frame. So then it tries to shift the image digitally to compensate for movement. GoPros have that. But I think I prefer having more of the frame if possible. I feel like it's like a last resort kind of a thing, where if you need to stabilize it, you could. And you could also do it in post, like in Adobe Premiere, but I don't know necessarily that it's going to be the best result. Happy Go Lucky got his first SCSI scanner at CompUSA. I don't even remember what SCSI stands for anymore, but I remember everyone pronounced it as SCSI. That would have been a good question. I remember what CMOS stands for, complementary metal oxide semiconductor, because of a trivia thing at this one conference, but SCSI or SCSI, I don't remember. SJ is here. In Korean, you pronounce it gimbal. Interesting. You don't have a separate word, I guess. No, we call it gimbal here. Well, I don't think electronic stabilization replaces motorized, analog, whatever you want to call it. Hop in the bike lane for a moment when there's no bikes. Make sure we get our speed in. Martian Girl is here, hello. I'm going straight to 6th Avenue today. I think if we go through the park at 6th Avenue, we could try to catch cherry blossoms at like Sheep's Meadow, so we got to stay west of the mall. Yes, that's what I was looking for. In the old mental Rolodex. Yeah, something's baking and it's good. It smells like it's from Pret. Tiger Pulley's here. Yeah, I think this thing is actually quite well balanced right now. Remember when I turned it off? It didn't even like sag to one side or the other. But anyway, I think we're okay for now. It is getting a bit windy, maybe with the storms coming tomorrow. Pat Ambrose is here waiting for the rotary phones. Is this Angelina? Ooh, look at that break in the glass. I wonder how that happened. Angelina Bakery, very good. Olenstein, they got good bread, but I don't know enough about it to tell you about it. Bryant Park is here. It's going to be cloudy all day. Wonder if the park is still technically closed. They put barricades up. Nope, it's open. I think the lawn is open too. There's a library in the background. Jay Bear's here. Ken is here. Hello. Good morning. 42nd Street coming up. Shall I book it? I'm gonna jog across just to not have to wait at the light here for a while. Okay. Here we go. Robin. Susie likes the daffodils. Shelly Yang, good morning. Okay. Bank of America Tower on the left. They have a little bit of a public seating area with that greenery. I don't think those are real, though. I don't know. Temperature gradient strain, huh? Is that like the farmers in daylight savings? Okay. No cars, let's go. Fidelity and TD Bank flanking each other. Well, can they flank each other, or I guess it's just side by side? Howard Panulo's here, good morning, as well as Stephen Friedman. Good morning. Steinway is across the street. Hashtag not sponsored. There are gluten-free options in New York. Off the top of my head, I can't name them, but I'm quite sure there are. In terms of like dietary restrictions and options, New York definitely meets a lot of people's criteria, or has the opportunity to. Thanks, Isabella. Need more likes, huh? No, we didn't walk through the park today. I didn't go through the right street. We'd have to walk up 40th. And maybe we could have snuck in. Plus, you never know for sure if the park is going to be open. Usually very early it's not, especially in the winter, but I guess now that we know it is, in the future we could. In the summertime anyway. Chick-fil-A up ahead. I don't know if it's as popular as it was when it first got here, but I guess that always happens. There's a matte Land Rover. Alfred Clues, good morning. Sandy Hill, good morning. Crumb chicken, chips, and veg. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Rachel T, good morning. Mike Broomfield is here, good morning. This McDonald's is 24 hours. Wonderful. All right, it's brightening up, but it's going to be a cloudy day. Otherwise. At the Diamond District now. Oh, we gotta wait. Gotta wait. Now we can go. Will Turner, good morning. Or Jerry Otodaki, good morning. Are people coming back to the city to work? I mean, that's already kind of happened. Many places that don't require your physical presence in person have a hybrid approach these days, but a lot of other places have allowed you to continue remote work, and a lot of people have still moved away from the city and keep the same jobs. And I guess if work tells them you got to come back, they say, well, I don't even live anywhere close to there anymore, so either fire me or let's keep going. Ian Critchley, good morning. Melanie, good morning. VMAC, good morning. Jarvis Dan, good morning. Kylie Peckler, good morning. We're going to the Upper West Side by way of Central Park. Currently we're on 6th Avenue. We're going to see what we can see in terms of cherry blossoms. They should be at peak bloom according to the Central Park tracker, based on what we've seen in other folks' videos this week. Radio City coming up. Although tonight's show comes first. Oh, Van Leeuwen is here. Oh, they have a few locations. Elliot lived around here. Nice. Ron says Ford is planning to make self-repossessing cars. If you miss a payment, it'll drive away. Amazing. I thought the whole thing with Tesla is that eventually they were going to try to make like the Tesla ride sharing an option, where if you have full self-driving you can put up your car for rides. I mean, that sounds like really wishful thinking, but I guess we're going to cross MLB store on the left. Terrell, good morning. Australia pushing for a full return. Interesting. I think at this point, the people that can work remotely and are being forced to return to work in person will just find other work, especially if they're talented. Although I know the current tech market is kind of more questionable, so maybe that's not the best choice. But I guess things always change. Dwayne's back with the jokes again. Should have had a V8. I remember those commercials. All right, who did I miss? Mojav. Yeah, Mojav, I'm west of it. I think that's what, on 5th Avenue? .53rd and 6th is supposed to be the location of the Halal Guys, the original. Right now it's a breakfast truck, but I'm sure they'll be here later. I wouldn't be surprised if they all owned it. And all the other ones that they put up on every corner. Yeah, you know what company's not going to have any work from home probably? JP Morgan, as they're really going full throttle with their headquarters at the Hilton here on my left. quite windy today, but at least it's also warm. Light should be, there we go. Thomas English muffins. Are those as popular in England as they make them seem? As Thomas English muffins makes it seem? Sebastian, good morning. Hello, la la la. Wouldn't be a stream if I didn't get a Seinfeld reference in somehow. Well, I guess the garbage truck's going and gonna block us. Thank you. Sue's never heard of them. Interesting. It's telling me there's there pikelets or piclets. Which one? How would you pronounce that? F train. That's right, Ron. Well, I have heard that some of these places are turning office spaces into apartments, so I don't really know more details beyond that. Pikelets? That you assume I remember the way you even said anything. I don't know if it's a yes no answer because strictly GPS it might be not as accurate just because it requires a direct, not direct, but you know, it would help to have line of sight with the sky, but most GPS on cell phones is assisted GPS where it uses your network location as well. Amy's daughter made pizza toast. Nice. Pikelets. Scones and toasted tea cakes are more popular in England, says Jeffrey. Cheryl says it's quite foggy. Yeah, it is. And it's going to stay cloudy all day based on what I saw in the weather. Quite windy right now, too. Never likes the subway station entrances. Norella's made it. Maddie's back from dance. Available space for rent. Regional names, Bear. Convenience. A little bare bones in there, but if they have the convenience you need, then it truly is convenient for you. Ah, the wind. The wind. Well, hopefully the dead cat cover is doing its job. Fred would have a scone with strawberry jam and double cream. All right, they got a left turn signal right now. If things get light on the traffic, I will cross. Yeah, let me go now. Nobody's turning at the moment, and we have made it. Andrea Stevens, good morning. Maddie says hello. Hello. Jerry, hello. Yeah, there's regional variations here too. Like some places IHOP is International House of Pancakes, and other places it's International House of Pigeons. That's the main food on the menu. If anyone knows where that's from, I'll be very impressed. Snow has made it. Good morning. Roger from Atlanta. Hello. Thomas English Muffin was actually founded in New York, but the founder is an immigrant from England. Pink Peony. No idea. Maybe somebody in the chat knows. We gotta keep west to make sure we hit Sheep's Meadow, I think. Sheep Meadow. Actually, if we... Nope, I don't know. Well, supposedly if we keep following this road, it'll be on our left. But, yeah, I guess that makes sense. We gotta walk by the carousel, which I think is up ahead, maybe? I don't know. I would like to cross, I think, at some point. Trevor says London parks don't have as much seating as Central Park. I guess it's all park dependent. Let's see, any bikes coming? Tons of bikes coming. Well, not tons, but enough. Pop across real quick, not to be in the way. All right, actually, I'm gonna go this way. All right, let me see if I missed any chats. Susie has a video of for Golden Retriever Max opening the door by himself. It's up on Discord. Frank is here, wants the Central Park Tower. Is that behind me in the Billionaires Row? We all had top chat instead of live chat. Rocket Girl in Dublin likes NYC walking videos. Welcome. Good to have you. Yeah, we're trying to find some cherry blossoms. Keyword trying. Sheep Meadow's supposed to have some. We'll see. Tristan Miller, hello. Idols, hello. Cassie Nichols is here, good morning. May, good morning. All right, that's behind us then. Good, we're walking directly away from Central Park South. That's what we want to be doing. Am I working this weekend? This weekend I'm not, thankfully. But if it's a weekend and I'm scheduled, it doesn't matter what holidays might be that weekend. Just pretend it's the year 10,000 BC and no day has any actual meaning. Well, that we knew of back then. Maybe they had something interesting going on. Lori Brown. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. But you're back. With a blast, an explosion. With a $50 super chat. Good morning. Have a fantastic day yourself, and thank you for that super chat. Very generous. I really appreciate it. And I'm happy to see you again. Hope things are well. We're in Central Park hunting for cherry blossoms. We gotta get the sheep meadow for that. I think it's on my left. I see hints of it. Oh, there's some nice trees over there too. And over there by the mall. Yeah, tons of folks out. It'll be a cloudy day, but still. Temperatures are good for running. Got it, Lori. Definitely good to see you again. And not just because of your generosity. I always appreciate seeing old friends. So thank you for coming back. The UK gets a 4-day week this week and next week? Whatever's blooming on that tree up ahead, it looks blurry. John Burke, hello. Stephen Luscombe, hi. This way should take us through the cherry blossoms by Sheep Meadow, hopefully Cherry Hill area, and then maybe the walk of cherry blossoms west of the reservoir. Canada has spring break at the moment. I think the kids here get a break soon too. I saw a lot of out of office messages for next week. That's going to be a difference between daycare and proper school. A lot less hours of care for the kids, but I guess at that point, the baby commuter may be able to entertain herself a little bit more. Damien's got some errands. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good day as well. Oh yeah, done with WrestleMania, yes. And the Monday Night Raw after. So I'm caught up. Yes. Supposedly Finn Balor got a nasty gash on the top of his head. Some trees here do have signs nailed in to confirm what they are. Well, this does look like a cherry blossom tree. Nothing nailed into the tree that I could see. Perhaps what I see was not meant for me. I hear a woodpecker. Do cherry blossoms have a scent? I don't know, maybe. Let's find out when we get close to another one. Those I don't think are magnolias. The flowers look too small. I don't know. I wonder where this woodpecker is. The green is starting to come in on the trees too. Now we're gonna have to step over the fence, I think. Are there trees with edible fruit in Central Park? I don't know, maybe some apple trees or something. I'm not sure though. Being out in the open, I don't think they'd last very long anyway. Somewhere over here. I'll never find it. Norrell has a 4-day week this, next, and the following. This is unacceptable. I think by the time you're in their third week of 4 days, I'm gonna have to work a weekend, which means I have the opportunity to work 12 days in a row. Wonderful. Yes, not the Friends Fountain, then you could jump around in it if you want, until someone says you can't. Well, at the moment it smells like horse manure, but this cherry blossom tree should have a branch available for us to get up close and personal with. They do have a smell. It's like a faint, flowery smell, pleasant. Not very, very strong fragrance. But this area, even today, will probably get quite full by the middle of the day. This one has a more pinkish hue. But I think if you want the cherry blossoms all to yourself, early mornings at the time to do it. Otherwise, you will be competing. I don't know if Magic Eraser on the pixels can handle erasing that many people. Well, we're not done yet. We should find some on the west side of the reservoir. The east side of the reservoir is also supposed to have a path of cherry blossoms. What I also want to do later is record a 360 video. I did get the Insta360 RS 1-inch 360. It's got the worst name. I think they got their naming schematics from Sony headphones. I think one of the funnier pictures I saw on the internet was how monitor manufacturers name their monitor models. It's just some guy smashing his face on the keyboard. Wait a second, I'm missing things. Hold on. I missed a bunch of stuff. Angel, Mars and Worldwide popped in for a second. Nice to see you. Good morning. Have a great day as well. CJ McRobbie's here as well. Wolfie's out of town. Flying solo. No co-pilot. Maybe one day, Jabro, not just yet. Pilated woodpecker. They're scary looking. Michael Scott Howard, good morning. Exposed Investigations is here. Good morning. Michael Scott Howard says, that's outstanding bridge. Reminds me of the outstanding move meme. All right, we're in the ramble now. I think we got to keep walking north and not get out of the park to make sure we get to the west side of the reservoir. This is also going to help me decide where I should direct my 360 walk later, if I do get the chance to do it. What is this, lettuce? I doubt it. Wait, Crossbow Bridge. Oh, we have to pass by the Great Lawn. The Great Lawn might have some also. God, there's a way through the ramble to get to Belvedere Castle that would get us a good view over the Great Lawn. Let's see what I could do about getting us there. That was Bow Bridge, that's right. Sandy's enjoying, glad you are. Roger tells us about the history of September 13th, 1980. Owned John on the Great Lawn for 400,000 people, that's impressive. Nicola Scott from Oxford, hello. Not much longer than other types of videos run. They process about the same. The worst part is for me, because for whatever reason, Adobe Premiere does not support hardware encoding on 360 videos. Thankfully, they're not usually ever that long, except the Comic-Con one. But I'm hoping, if nothing else comes out this year, 360 camera-wise, with a large sensor, I have the 1-inch Insta360 1-inch RS 360, 360 1-inch 360. I think that's the name. It'll hopefully work better. Here, have a stream. I know they say when it's running water, when you're like hiking and stuff, you can drink it. Can you drink it in Central Park? I don't know the limitations of what you should be gambling on in terms of drinking in the wilderness. Michael says no. San Remo Towers. No would say no. We'll have our own version of Fear Factor, hosted by Joe Rogan. And we'll have a bunch of these things to try. In one of the segments, you'll have to fight a raccoon. No. Steven used to walk from Chelsea Hotel to Central Park. Nice walk. Sammy's not sure it's classified as wilderness. Yeah, probably not. I thought so, Nova, wasn't it? Might have had multiple hosts. I thought it was Joseph Rogan. I don't know anymore. If we keep going this way, hopefully run into Belvedere Castle and then overlook the great lawn. I don't know. Arable. South Park. Rabble. Hear another woodpecker. I can tell because they're pecking at wood. There's a specific path, I think, because otherwise I'm going to run into a road. But if I go a certain way, there may be a way to get through the ramble to the castle. There's the castle. Okay, so we should go this way. See, if this was all filled in with green, you wouldn't be able to see it. The ramble's a place to get lost in the summer, because once you're in it, it's really hard to see parts of the city with all the leaves filled in. Or trees filled in with leaves, I don't know. Oh, that's quite different, Noah, than what I was trying to decipher initially. Bear wants smell-o-vision. I don't know. Dr. Emiliano Di Ciero from Argentina. Good morning. BNMW, I'm sorry to hear it's that unsafe, but glad to have you along for the virtual walk. Steve, good morning. The Royal Rumble. No. Could you ride a bike here? You're technically not supposed to ride a bike on the paths, like these walking paths in Central Park. You're supposed to keep it on those bigger roads, but I've seen some things. Oh, there is a trash panda. Did you catch it? It's gone now. And a Boyd. Oh, there's another one. Maybe it's the same one. He sees me, I see him. It's a standoff. Where are the Guardians of the Galaxy? Rocket! Alright, sorry. Don't you have to be doing your tour? The movie's coming out soon. Belvedere Castle. Hup, hup. The gift shop's not open. I want gifts now! Alright, sorry. Was Bradley Cooper in disguise? Well, there's the Great Lawn. I think the cherry blossoms tend to be on this side. Although I see some isolated ones over yonder. I'll try to do the Walking Commuter one-man show over there on that stage. RJ's made it. Good morning. Hope the recovery continues to go well. You see a ton of turtles from here as it warms up. I want to go up there. I don't think that's accessible to us though. Maybe through the gift shop? And they're open? I don't know. Anyway, is that also a cherry blossom tree? It's big. Ben Dowdy, hello. VMAX got to go to work. Have a good one. Happy hump day if it is your real hump of the week. Let's get over that hump, shall we? Robert, hello. A lot of bird sounds today. Some nice uneven steps carved out of rock. It works. Okay, we'll walk along the Great Lawn and we'll see what the service is going to do to us. Restrooms in this building. Girl needs a rest, listens to some death metal. That's right, Harito, I will always listen to reason. Avril and Steve, good morning. Still the North Face sneakers. Behold, the Great Lawn. RJ's brand new knees doing well. Good to hear. Alright, some cherry blossom trees along this path. Lost Girls here. We found you. Welcome. Rito's now in Maryland. These are cherry blossom trees. This is the Weeping Higan cherry. Prunus subertella. Yae shidare. Okay. That's what it says on the sign. Weeping cherry tree. Cheer up. That's another one. Can't tell if it's ramping up or winding down.
100% people know the brand somehow, somewhere.
Mail care, good morning. Ambrose would guess Himalayan walking shoes. Seinfeld reference. But my feet. My feet. I forget her exact description. The Metropolitan Museum of Art on the other side of this great lawn. Golf cart on the left side. I know we get some service issues on the west side of the Great Lawn where the cherry blossom path is, but we'll see. That might be the place I choose to do the 360 walk just because it tends to have service issues on the stream. My feet are resilient, yes. The urban sombrero was the hat in Seinfeld. I didn't see Robert's message before I said it. I know it's going to seem that way because the chat comes in at a different pace than my voice. That bacon, egg, and cheese, I'll take it. The birds are mad. Or not, I don't know. I probably should have just gone that way. Oh well. Some nice little nooks to sit over here. A lot of pine trees in this area. I think it's named with those in mind, but I don't remember the exact name. We took a little bit of a roundabout path, but we'll get there. Reservoir should be on the other side of this structure. Okay, The Ranger still wants French toast. I haven't had French toast in a while. It does sound pretty good. I need a vacation just to go nuts on breakfast in a hotel. Look at all those pine cones. All the ones that are not as reachable are higher up. The bottom has been plucked bare. Pecan waffles for Lisabella. Getting close to the reservoir. And we may get service issues, we'll see. There it is. Reservoir is up ahead. We'll get to see the state of the cherry blossoms over there. I don't know that I'd ever leave NYC, but who knows what the future will bring. Everyone needs a vacation. It's only been a month since the last one ended, or something. All right, I don't know what the status is on this west side of the park. Let's see. We're getting there. Might be, I can't tell if it's too early or if this side of the park has peaked. Yeah, not much going on this side of the park. I wonder if that means the eastern side of the reservoir is also, no, these look done. But the ones on the right, I still see buds. Mom is here from Tokyo. Good morning. Yeah, these are still getting ready. I see the bud. This place will still open up. So no 360 video for this side of the park from today. Maybe that must mean the east side of the park is also not ready yet. Yeah, these are yet to come. Maybe next week. I'd walk by the reservoir, but you're supposed to go clockwise. No. Yeah. No. Counterclockwise. Sorry. Got my clock directions confused in my head as I was trying to imagine the reservoir top down. Yes, counterclockwise. They gotta run. Something about rules in John Wick, right? Tony, hello. Oh, we got the buffer now. So the buffer tends to happen at the beginning or end of this path, depending on how you look at it. Oh, we're getting worse again. Maybe it's the El Dorado. Yeah, you got a red light. You got a red light though. But I guess they gotta go fast. Oh well. Ooh, what are these? Oh. I wonder what happened with some of the windows. They're completely taken out. Alright, let me go across here. This side. Not yet. Put a mattress store in Central Park, I'd wonder too. Walked by us here. Did a bunch of work so far today. Alright, lights change, let's go. I'd walk along more in Central Park West, but this area of Central Park West is more prone to buffering, if I remember. I think I somehow have it blacklisted in my mind. Hey girl says, not to identify plants, just not if it can tell you what it is. Actually, Google Lens is very good for that. Google Lens works pretty well for identifying. What does Ron feel about the Kia Telluride? 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 Bus won't wait forever. Especially when they're blocking traffic. Steve Cruz signing off. Thanks for stopping in. Have a good one. The Kia EV9, pretty big. I'll take a look. Yeah, Google Lens is surprisingly good. Here, let's try it on this. Let's try it on this tree here. So I'll open up the camera. I go to modes, lens, unlock because it needs to use the internet. And then we'll get close to it. Let me get a good, there we go. Okay. According to this, it's a calorie pair. Apparently I got a Twitter notification from Anthony Cumia. I didn't even know I still followed him. I thought he was banned off Twitter. Anyway, I don't really use Twitter. I did used to watch the Opie and Anthony show. That was just Google Lens. I don't know. I think you can buy it as not buy it. Download it as a separate app. But at least on the Pixel phones, it's built into the camera app. Yeah, Andrew. The now defunct Opie and Anthony show. that show kind of imploded. I think Opie seems to be doing worse than Anthony these days, but that's only kind of peripherally monitoring. Yeah, it thought that was the Cali pair. But it says it's planted widely throughout the United States and is regarded as an invasive species. So that's interesting. Maybe it's not it though, I don't know. It might not be perfect. You could try searching for Google Lens on the App Store. I don't know for sure if the Apple Store has it. It would be called Google Lens or Lens by Google or something. Ooh, pigeons. Happy Go Lucky with a $4 super sticker. Thank you, Happy Go Lucky. Appreciate it. And good to see you. Just make sure it's an app by Google. I don't know how many copycats there are, but I guess on the Apple App Store they're more locked down. Oh, that's right, it is on the search bar on Android phones. I think that one of the icons like a microphone, the other one might be the camera one. Anyway, ABX Girl is here. Good morning. Car turning, so we'll cross. I smell some good breakfast foods coming from this cart. Looks like it might even rain today a little bit. Oh, that might make it recording a 360 video harder because the RS 1-inch 360, whatever it's called, doesn't have very good water resistance. I think it has some splash resistance, but not significant water. Like you can't dunk it. I think you can with the 1X2s and X3s, but anyway. We're getting close to the mattress store, so warning, there might be some loss of service. Andy Diaz is here, good morning. Megan, Gary, William, Darcy are sleeping. Good morning. We have the light here. I don't know what's going on. I'm just reading comments, trying to stay caught up. Oh, Moon is here. I missed you before. I don't know if it was just Swiss cheese model. But good morning. We're about to get into the mattress store. There it goes. They don't open till 10. We only need 14 more likes till 300. Let's get it going. I don't think we're gonna get to 400 today, but 300 sounds very doable. Hey, Bagels and Walks, Sean has made it. We found a lot of the cherry blossoms. The path along the west side of the reservoir still is not blooming, so I don't know if you were planning on venturing out at all. We didn't see any there. I'm assuming that means the east side of the reservoir is about the same. But there were good blooms at Cherry Hill, meadow, great lawn. But I really like those walking paths along the reservoir for the cherry blossoms. Did I wave my fist this time? You know, I didn't this time. We've upped the benchmark now. We have to hit 400 likes. Uh-oh. Oh, near the obelisk by the Met? I'll have to swing by there. Can we get to 400 likes in one block? Uh-oh. The wind is strong. We need to hit 400 likes for the Narelle lottery. John, hello? Okay. I do have to get started on the day, so I don't know if we can hang around too long here. But here we are. We made it to the end of the stream. There's a tractor-looking thing. Ah. It might even rain today now that I'm looking at the weather. I thought it was just supposed to be mainly a cloudy day, but now I see small percentages of rain throughout the day popping up. Oh, Jim Barrows is here. I missed you before. Good morning. That's a bad one. More references. Is that Simpsons song? Melanie, you as well. Nelly, you too. That's right, we're here. Elmo Prieto has made it at the end. 7:37, probably time to get moving. I wonder if they even notice me, Moon. Maybe they don't even notice that I'm, it's probably just another random New York guy doing random New York things. Not that it's specific to New York. RJ, thanks for popping in. Keep that exercise going. My step count now probably not as high as I would think it would be. It's 9,166. For some reason I thought there was definitely 10,000 steps, but I guess not. Anyway, I guess that's about it. Yeah, we saw a bunch of stuff today. Cherry blossoms, even some raccoons, heard some woodpeckers. One day we'll find one of those. I don't think we will. Didn't see any owls. When was the last owl sighting? How's Flacco doing? Anyway, yeah, let's do that. Yeah, let's get to work. So thanks everyone for dropping in today. Always appreciate the support. Super chat, super stickers. Just good to see Lori again. And I appreciate the generosity as well. I think it was Michael's got Howard and Happy Go Lucky as well. Which is always hard to remember, but I appreciate it nonetheless. YouTube members, Patreon, PayPal, thank you too. Subscribers, thank you. Think about the thumbs up if you haven't already. Non-subscribers, if you're hearing this, thank you too. Think about both subscribing and thumbs up. No pressure though. Just considering. And of course, thanks to the mods for all your help. So that should be it for today's stream. We will be back on Friday morning. I think there's some cherry blossoms in Washington Square Park. Maybe, if I remember. But we'll see. We'll walk south on Friday morning. Start time on Friday is about the same as the start time Wednesdays. So about 6:15 in the morning. 6 to 6:15, depending on how early I can get going. Anyway, thanks again. Have a great rest of Wednesday, Thursday, and see you Friday morning for another walk in New York, Manhattan going south. All right. Bye.